Yeah, viewers, it's me, Malume Aries. Today I'm back again on the program called Aries Diary. You know how I do it. It's all about Africa. We love Africa. Ha! And Africa will always be in our hearts. And it's time for we to prove to the whole world that this is the time which Africa have to stand tall. Congratulations to my president, President Mama, at the UN program. The way you spoke, I really appreciate it and I really enjoy it. Yes. It's time we have to do away with this Western world. We have to stop dictating for us. No, we're not kidding. We're sovereign countries on our own. Africa is a continent. And we have all the resources to stand tall and low. I quite remember in 2011 when the late President Muammar Gaddafi mounts that stage. And everything which he said, finally, he was overthrown and killed, murdered. And it was sad. Kwame Nkrumah always used to talk about Africa unity. But at the end of the day, it's been sabotaged and nothing comes out from it. This is the time which African leaders have to come together and listen to the youth. Because the youth are crying. The youth are fighting all day in and day out. Trying to say that, guys, you should stand for us. All our resources have been stolen here and there and be using us. Mr. President, you spoke about slave trade, that we have to be compensated. And it's true, we have to be compensated. Look at what King Nepal did in Congo. Created Congo Free Zone. Killed over 2 million Congolese. And today, if the king of president come to Congo, and excuse me to say, President Tshisekedi, you drink coffee with him and say that, no, let bygone be bygone. I don't understand this. I didn't like it. But there is nothing which I can do. But as a freedom fighter, I will voice it out. That Congo have to be compensated. People were murdered, cold-blooded. Innocent people were killed. Malema always preaching about this Palestinians thing which is going on. Atrocity which is going on Palestinians. The way innocent children, women and children have been killed. Day in and day out. But guys, we were not supporting him. When South Africa stood up tall in Africa and stand that, look, they will send a couple of lawyers to take Palestine to the international court. All Africans were mute. All countries were mute. But now I can see that, President Mama of Ghana have stood up for the Palestinians, their freedom. President Syria, during the COVID time, President Syria said that, no, we feel like we are beggars. For we have to beg you people for you to give us the vaccine. And it's true. I came on the platform and I said that, no, congratulations to you, President Cyril Ramaphosa from South Africa. Always only South Africa which is fighting for Africa. Now I can see all the presidents are getting on their feet now. Some of the presidents are getting on their feet now. We're not going to be pets for you Europeans, for these Americans, because we are older than them. When did America came? The first president of America, President Washington, was born 1833. That time there was what? Africa. Christopher Columbus, damn blasted liar, say he discovered Africa. What do you mean that you discover we Africans? Does it mean that we were not part of the world? When I hear something like this, I feel very pains. The late Kwame Nkrumah said that it's time we have to do away from this Western world and get close to China. If we have done that, by this time we are far. Our goals are stolen from us. Our brothers have been they slave our great forefathers for them to go and build someone's country, and today you tell us that we need visa to come there, which is very, very painful. But this time, the youth are speaking. The youth have spoken, and our leaders are listening. Congratulations to you, Mr. President. You said it. The future is Africa. The next generation is Africa. And the only way which African can stand tall, when we do away from these people and we say that, no, we can do it ourselves. Let us come together and unite as one nation. I feel so sad, Mother Africa. I used to do a program called Mother Africa in Tears, but this one is Aries Diary. We love Africa. I love Africa. All our leaders, we stand firm and say that we should come together and unite. Were murdered. Were murdered very painfully. President Gaddafi, Mugabe, President Mugabe, late Mugabe was sabotaged. Seriously. But it's very, very sad. Africa will stand tall. Africa will stand tall, and it takes we to stand. Always, always we've been preaching this. Unity of Africa. Malema always used to say it, unity of Africa. We Africans, this is our continent. What is gone is gone. What they stole from us is past and gone. But the remaining, we will take care of it and stand firm. Mama, I really, really, really appreciate you, President Mama, for stood up for we Africans. President Ruto of Kenya, he also spoke about this, that why Africa. Those days I used to blame these leaders because I remember the climate change summit which they did in France. African leaders went there and they were just shouting, yeah. They drink coffee and come back home. Those times they were not speaking, but this time they have been spoken, and the truth will come out. We won't sit down for other people to dictate for us. For what? Because we have all the resource. Africa is rich by resource, but we are the poorest continent. Today, when we put our things together, we will rise higher. They say a GDP of a two companies is even bigger than we or Africa, our budget. Why is it so? Because mismanagement, we don't manage our things well. And greediness. But it's time which you have to stop. I listened to the speech and I really appreciate. President Ruto, whatever which you said, I really, really appreciate, and I'm happy for you. Congratulations, President Ruto of Kenya. Congratulations, President Mama of Ghana. Congratulations, President Cyril Ramaphosa. During the COVID time, when you say that we felt like we were beggars, you stood up for all Africans. But people were not getting you right. But now, I can see some of them are rising up now. When South Africa took Israel to the court, other people didn't understand. They said they're fighting a losing battle. But it's time everyone have to see the truth. That it's not going to be so. It shouldn't be so, and it will never be that. Vivo Africa! Africa, unite! Let's come together as one nation. We can make it. We will never take no instruction from them. It's over. Thank you. This is me, Malume Aries, from the Aries Diary. This is my message to the world. Thank you.